Well, hello folks, this is GMODISM. So I bought a bunch of it, and the purpose of this video is to help you as another creator to know what to expect from merch from spring, what to look out for, and basically how they are as a company or have been when dealing with me. But also a guide if you're looking to get some merch from me, if you're a gmodist, that is a fan of the channels. So in any case, we will be diving through the different merch I have bought and review its quality, because I got all of my merch in late autumn and now it is summer. So I had my merch for like more than half a year, and I've used it pretty frequently. So by now we can see how the quality delivers. So we're going to start and take a look at the Deskmat. Actually, this is one of my favorite items on the list, and this is listed as a white Deskmat, and then I have this blue print over it, and I've designed it from scratch like that. If you can see this line here, it's pretty centered, but this line around is apparently where inside of this where it's safe to print. But apparently you can actually print out here in the edges too, and as you can see here, it actually printed like over the stitching too. So I don't know why they have this like safe printing distance thing. Like there, we just switched the camera so we can have some better details. You can see here that these tiny numbers, you can compare it to my finger, they're actually readable. They are barely readable, but they are readable. So the resolution quality on this product is really superb. Everything is looking pretty sharp. My autofocus ain't working very well, is it? Well, in any case, it's looking super nice. I'm just so happy with this particular product. And they say that it's natural rubber. So you can see the surface here, it's rubber here. And when you get it, it does smell like natural rubber. It doesn't smell cheap or chemical. So I guess we can actually conclude that it is what they say it is, and it's darn good quality. And I'd say that for using this mouse mat, the glide is super good. It's very much comparable to this Corsair Deskmat. It has a similar glidiness on it. It is actually slightly larger. Now I don't remember exactly which M of them this is, but it's the M something. And it's a good desk mat, and this is too. And I must say that for the price, I actually think it's pretty decent. I don't think it's like that expensive from what they are asking to produce this thing. Because I'd say this is a quality desk mat, and I'd say it's comparable to many gaming brands out there. I've used the Deskmat nonstop for several months, and I haven't seen a tear or that it look in a better quality. You can see that the surface looks a little bit uneven in the texture, but that's actually my design. It's supposed to look like that. Now this is a pencil mark and this is a coffee stain, but these little lighter areas is actually in my design. I made it look like this. I wanted to make it look like it had some wear, basically. So yeah, the Deskmat is very good quality. I will definitely recommend this. I think it's reasonably priced too. All right, let's now address some t-shirts and apparel that you're probably looking into getting, because this is the more popular areas here. So here we have a premium linen, and it has you can see a white logo here. It's very well made here. The logo does look very nice and very detailed. I have heard that the quality of the print on the premium or the comfort wear t-shirt is better than on the classic tees, but I'm not sure I can confirm that. I have one classic tee with me, so I can show you the difference. The issue is that my classic tee is like 3-4 years old, so I don't know if it's the same as it is now in 2023. I don't know if 2023 quality compares to 2020 quality, you know? But anyways, this white print on the premium tank top looks really nice. And one thing I will tell you, it's really hard to tell which one is the premium tee, which one is the classic tee, and which one is the comfort tee, just by feeling the thickness of them. And now, dependent on where you live, I live in Sweden, so I think I got mine from factories that work with European factories, and they may be different brands or maybe same brands as the one with American factories. Because some products I had to ship from America and some products were shipped from, I think, Netherlands or something. But anyways, this is a comfort tee. And the comfort tee does actually feel about the same as the... Yeah, I don't know, like seriously, they're not called comfort tee or something like that. This particular tee, you can see it's listed as a Gildan premium cotton ring spun. So this might be the premium quality, but I think it was the comfort. You know, I'm not really sure actually. Like seriously, the difference, I have no idea about it. And here again, we can see you even got those fine lines that I put here. It's a very small little detail, and it successfully captured that detail too. So I must say that it's very impressive. The print looks very good. And when I'm feeling here, it's the file I used had nothing here, so it's not black here, it's just not printed here. And even these small parts here, I haven't seen anything like falling off yet. I haven't seen any tear like that, and I have been using it and washing it. Now I have washed them almost to the specification. Some of the t-shirts I actually washed 10 degrees higher than they should have been washed, just because that's how I wash the rest of my things. And they have washing instructions on them, and you should of course follow them if you want to expect them to actually hold up as they should. And you should of course never put them into the tumble dryer. You should of course dry them in a like drying cupboard thing or whatever they're called, or just hang dry. In any case, this one, good one, probably premium one, but honestly I'm not sure. Now we're gonna look at the white. So the white with black prints. Now I'm not sure if you can see this on the video, but this is not black, man. Like, see here. This is black. This is not black. So the black print on the white t-shirt feels like it's actually dark, or it is dark gray. This is not black. This is dark gray, and that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get dark gray. And I have no idea about if it has any brand. Here we have it. This is Stanley Stella. And this is certified organic cotton, which is great, but it wasn't listed when I bought it. This is not supposed to be organic, but it is. And while I love that, you can clearly see that they come from different brands. So here we have Fair Wear, and I think this may be the comfort wear, but it also kind of feels like a premium wear, and it even feels like a classic tee. I don't know. So one thing, they say they have different listings, but I think that when you buy a classic tee, you're guaranteed to get the quality of a certain product or better, and when you're buying a premium, you're guaranteed of a certain quality. So I don't know, maybe classic and premium can be the same sometimes, that you actually get, depending on where you buy it. So that's something that's really unclear, to be honest. Because as said, depending on where you buy them from, you'll get different brands of t-shirt that has the print on them, you know. But I think this may or may not be the comfort wear. I think this is the comfort wear. It's slightly thinner, but you can hardly tell. Like, I don't know if you're very sensitive like that, but I know that this thing is the premium tee, and it has the same thickness almost like this. So I don't know. I don't think that you'll get a very much more cooler experience by having comfort tees. I don't know. I'd say that the classic tees, the premium tees, and like all of them have great fit, or I do experience they have a great fit, and I think the sizes are good too. I'm usually large, and these are large, and they sit well on me, so yeah, it seems to be. But in any case, I will say this, I used this shirt tons of times. It wasn't darker before this print. It has been this dark gray color from the start. And it doesn't look like it's printed on it, or of course it is, but it more looks like we have like colored it, that they have colored this logo onto this shirt. Well, in any case, it's gonna be dark gray, and it looks like you have like colored the fabric black instead. And to me, it looks like this print is probably going to be very sturdy and very resilient. And I'm not going to try and wash it over 40 degrees because I think it says you should wash it like 30 degrees or something. Yes, exactly. 30 degrees. You should wash it 30 degrees. I have washed it 40 degrees. You shouldn't do that, but it works. I wouldn't wash it 60, but I think that this black print on white looks like it's really going to not fade with time at all, I think. I think this is a good one. I don't know, but that's my feeling so far. But do keep in mind, you're not getting black. You are not getting black. You're getting dark gray. So, and there we have a classic tee here. Now, this is my oldest t-shirt. It's from way back. It's from 2020. I bought it. It's also supposed to be washed in 30 degrees. And this particular print, you can see it looks a little bit glossy here. And that is because this print file, it's black here. It's not transparent, it's black. So they are, of course, having like print onto there and there too. And this is on a classic tee, and I'm thinking it looks like it's not as completely covering this print. It looks like we can like see some tearing through. But this has been used on and off since 2020. So I still think it's a decent quality of the print. And maybe the fabric thickness is similar to that of the comfort tee or something. I don't know. It feels like it's more up to the brand. And again, this is a 2020 shirt. Won't tell you that much. But it's interesting to see. I don't know if you'll get this brand anymore if you buy a classic tee. I don't know if this brand makes t-shirts for spring anymore. But if they do, they seem to be pretty good. And either the print quality is slightly less good, or it's just how it was 2020. I cannot comment on that. I don't know. Now, we're coming to the premium tee with a yellow collar. And this honestly doesn't feel as thick as some of the other t-shirts. It's one of the thinner ones, even though this is premium quality. And here you can see the print comes off very, very nice. I think it looks decently nice. We really got the details here. I'm not a color expert, but I think it looks like the colors are very similar to the colors, not exact, but very similar to the colors that I have on my data file. You can see even in the edges here, I had some like faded areas here, and they come out pretty cool too. So I'm really happy with this t-shirt. I think it's super cool, and yeah, I'm just glad with my design here. I think it's so nice. Oh, by the way, about some of the black t-shirts, you can see I actually have a QR code on the back side. So this is printed on both sides, the Army of GMODISM t-shirt. So it has that, and this QR code go to my homepage. Please try it. My homepage is cool. Well, in any case, there was a problem, however. I was really sad with this color print first. As you can see, it's my only new color print, because I received this shirt. And you can see that it actually tore through here when I washed it. And I did wash it for the first time at their required wash temperature, which is 30 degrees. This thing I have washed at 40 degrees several times, more than 10 times, and it's looking like new. I don't see much. Maybe it's starting to fade somewhat down here, but it seems to only be like static. I haven't seen anything more come off, but I don't know. Maybe it's starting to come off a little bit. It's not like easy to get off like that, but it's looking like it's starting to shed some colors in the corner. So I don't know. That looks weird. I didn't notice that before, but it seems that the color prints are worse quality than the black and white prints. But again, I have not followed their washing recommendations. I probably should have, but I didn't. But again, back to this thing. For this, I followed their washing recommendations, and you can see one patch basically got washed off the first wash. That wasn't acceptable, so I contacted their support, and they said it was a printing error from their side. They sent me a new one, which is the one below. When I told them about it, I sent in an image, said that this what happened here, and they said no, it's a printing quality. It was a problem with the printing file. They said the printing file was wrong. So then they sent a new one, and they paid for Swedish import tax and everything like that. So it was really easy. They just sent a new one, said that I can send this to donation or do whatever I want with the old one, but they cover for a new one when I told them that. So one thing I will tell about Spring, that's that their customer support is very good. They're very friendly, very professional, and I like dealing with them because they're very nice and they try to be helpful. So when there is an issue with the product, they always respond within 24 hours. And if you can send a picture that this, what happened here, I followed the recommendation and this happened, they will replace the product. And I was a little bit skeptical. I'm like, okay, this doesn't work here, this print, so, and you're gonna send me another one, but okay. And I told them if the new t-shirt is not up to standard, I will request a new one after that too, or the money back. And they will offer you to send your money back too, if you are unhappy with a product. You have guarantee like that, or they will send a new one. So yeah, but you know, I can't complain about these small patches there because I didn't follow the washing recommendation and I haven't done my part now. But for this one, I did. I got this error and I got it replaced immediately. Oops. Right, then we have some other products to talk about too. There we go. We have a GMODISM cap here. I chose the white cap, the so-called dad cap. You can see we have a little thing that we can adjust the size. They have other caps too, snapbacks and mesh caps, trucker hats I think they're called. And I don't own them. I only own this dad cap. And I think that it seems to be very good quality. It's 100% cotton. You can see that this is embroidered. This is not a print like some other merch providers. This is embroidered. And I think it's embroidered in a really good way. I see they have started to offer embroidery for free, that you can just apply for it and it's automatic. This particular hat was before that, in autumn, when I ordered this. You had to pay $5 upfront to them directly for them to process the file for embroidery. And you can choose different colors, by the way. For this one I chose just black. But I have a list of different threads. Like they have a list of threads and their colors, and you can choose any of them. But you can see, I think it looks darn good. And it's like sewn, embroidered sewn, that's how it is. From the inside. Looks really professional. And this is the classics Yupon 100% cotton in Bangladesh. And I've been very happy with this. I think it has super good quality. I'm very happy with it. I don't have any complaints regarding this cap at all. It's nice, not too expensive, and really nice. It's good. And here we have this little pouch thing, which is in polyester, and you can open it up. You can open it up like that, and here I have my totally not fake dollars. Yeah, it has a print that I made. You can see that the print isn't like the best resolution, so you can't have as fine things as you have on the mouse Deskmat, I mean. On this it's a little bit more fuzzy like this because the polyester thread, if you can see that, it's pretty coarse. It does seem to be really good quality though. I do think this is a good little pouch project. Very useful to have like pens in and stuff like that. And it feels to be good quality. I guess one could have wished for somewhat better resolution on the print, but I don't know. I guess that it is a polyester print, and it might be done in another way, because I know that you have to use some pretty strong chemicals to print on synthetic fiber, which can make it so that you can make really good quality or not dependent on. I don't know. But it's a good one. However, first, when I bought it, I got this one. And it's made in the wrong dimensions. So I asked them, like, why is it wrong dimensions? And they're like, oops, yes, it's wrong dimensions. We'll send a new one to you for free. So they replaced it for free, but you can see that it's like cut off down here, and it doesn't have the same dimension. They said there was an error on their part again. So sometimes it seems that, I guess it's when they make the first of a product, I guess it's more chances that it's messed up or something. But they do offer its replacement. So do tell all your fans that if there is an issue with a product, just tell them to contact support, because Teespring support is very helpful and friendly, or have been to me at least, and they always offered money back or a replacement product. So yeah, nothing wrong with the print, but the dimensions are wrong, and I was annoyed that B Nerd is cut up there. So here we have the proper one, and it looks good. Right, then we have the next project. This is a water bottle, And I made this water bottle updated, so I made this water bottle look much cooler than you can see this thing. It's supposed to look brassy, except this I chose a too yellow color. That's an error on my part. And it looks like this little ammo thing. I think it's pretty cool. But please look at my updated one on the shop. I think it's much better. This one is a little bit, you know, I have like a lead color here now. Yeah, so I'm gonna buy a new one too. This is a stainless steel thermos bottle, so it keeps heat and cold very good. When you check it on the homepage, it looks like it's not completely even on like the edges, and that's just generative error. The real one should really look exactly like how you designed it. And I made a design that is supposed to be like seamless, and you can't really tell where the image meets, because of course it is a square image, and the image actually meets here, but you can't tell. If you make it pixel perfect on your design, it's going to be on the ball too. Otherwise, you can probably make them redo it. But this is a stainless steel bottle, keeps warmth, keeps cold. So far so good. This has been a really good bottle. It's good quality, feels nice, works well. Yeah, I think this is a good product, even though I'm very annoyed that I have a much better design, color corrected and with LED, so it looks like a piece of ammo on my shop that I need to order for myself. Sorry, it's a little bit dirty, but yeah, it works. By the way, when this came, it had a weird acetone smell. I don't know why, if it's the print or something. That has gone away now, and yeah, it's good. Next up, I ordered this thing. This is a little note block with lines that you can write things. I have requested them to make this but with blank pages or with squares in it, because I do so many cool creative designs in the video games I play. Well, like, I want to do engineering drawings in this, and this is not the right thing to do it, right? But anyways, this is the Army of GMODISM little thing. It feels a little bit rubbery, the texture on top of this, but the print has been like good so far. Nothing has been torn off or anything like that. I think it seems to be a good little notebook. This is of course not plastic, it is paper. So I think this product is a little bit overpriced for what it is. But it is well made. It seems to be, smells like good quality paper. I do like it. But there was one issue. So here you can see the commissioned officers in the Army of GMODISM. And that's of course my Patreon supporter, which I will say huge thank to, by the way. Thanks for supporting. And remember, from Commander and above, you can get discounted merch. So there was one issue with this thing, however. And that is that down here I have my QR code, but they have their QR code, inside of my QR code, which makes my QR code not work. Now, I felt this was such a small error, so I haven't asked them to send a replacement product to me, but I asked them about this, so they sent the money back to me. I got my money back because it was wrong. I can still use it, so I won't complain that much. But they claim that this little QR code in my QR code was a printing error from their side, and that if I would order a new one, this QR code inside of my QR code should not appear. And I hope they are truthful about that. I hope that's really like true, because inside of here we also see a little QR code that I haven't put there. So I wonder if this is really, I hope that's something they can control, because otherwise it's weird. I understand that it might be embossed over like the printing file or whatever, but in that case they should say so on the design page. And I did ask them twice, and they confirmed that this QR code should not be in here, and that this was an error. So that's why I got my money back. And I will take the word for it, but I can't help to be a little bit skeptical because it feels like old notebooks have a QR code in the side. So that's something you might need to think about. But again, we'll have to take the word for it. They have been truthful so far, so I guess it was an error. Then we have the last project, which is this thing. And this is once again, you can see that the print has faded so much. It looks really bad now. This was of course black. And I used it for some time with no problems. And I hand washed it for some time because I thought it couldn't take the dishwasher. And some of the products like the bottle can take the dishwasher, so I haven't dishwashed those. And I thought this couldn't take the dishwasher. And then I checked the page again, and apparently I was wrong. It could take the dishwasher. So I started to wash this in the dishwasher, and this is how it looks like after being dishwashed in the dishwasher for, I don't know, like 30 times. It looks so bad. And I contacted them about this, and they said that it is dishwasher proof. If it looks like this after running it in the dishwasher, it's an error in the printing. And they offered to send me a new one. But this cup is a little bit too large for me. I like smaller cups, so I instead got my money back. Yeah, so I'll give this to charity or something. But yeah, it's I think it's a little bit annoying that it couldn't take the dishwasher even though it should be. And again, I guess we'll have to take the word for it, that this is supposed to be dishwasher safe. And if they say it is, it is. And if it isn't, you should get your money back or a new product because it's an issue with the product. Now, if I'm gonna buy this again in the future, I probably will be a little bit careful with dishwashing it. Or actually I shouldn't, because it should work to put in the dishwasher. And if it looks like that, well, apparently there is an error with the print, they say. So, yeah. Oh, and that's all of them. Well, in any case, I hope that this video has been useful for you, and if it has, please do leave a like. And if you want some more content, you should probably subscribe if you haven't already. This is your host, GMODISM, and we are signing out. And ask me in the comments if you have any questions, by the way. I'll answer them.